There are a lot of players who struggle with side pocket shots, but what is it about side pockets that some players are struggling with? This video is for a viewer who requested it because no matter what they do, they feel like shooting into the side is always a coin flip for them. So I put together a list of reasons why side pockets might be more difficult than corner pockets, and what someone can do to become more proficient at side pocket shots. It really only makes sense to start this video by pointing out the differences between side pockets and corner pockets. And to start off, side pockets are actually larger than corner pockets. On my table, the corner pockets are 4¼ inches, but the side pockets are 4 7/8 of an inch. Though the pocket is larger, side pockets are very unforgiving. Corner pockets allow you to hit the rail before going into the pocket, hit the rail before going into the side pocket, and you're gonna miss. In addition to their less forgiving nature, the steeper the entry is, the smaller the pocket gets. The margin of error for a steep entry into the side pocket is so small that even a straight in shot can become a daunting task. Even worse, there's no clearly defined line for where a shot into the side pocket becomes impossible. Unlike with corner pockets where you can make a ball into them from anywhere on the table, there are quite a few places on the table where it's not even possible for a ball to go into the side. Another factor that I think may contribute to the difficulty of cutting balls into the side pocket is due to a lack of visual clarity on exactly where the side pocket is. With corner pockets, you have two rails that are perpendicular to each other, pointing directly where you need to aim. The side pocket, however, is kind of just floating in the middle of the long rail. So if it isn't in your line of sight when you're down on the shot, such as on a backwards cut, you kind of have to just shoot by feel. A feel that you've likely developed a lot less than you have corner pockets because there's simply more corner pockets on the table. And therefore, you have much more experience shooting into the corner than you do into the side. So what can we do to start dealing with these unique challenges that side pockets present to become proficient at shooting into the side? The first thing that I'd like to discuss is where you need to aim. You shouldn't be aiming for the back of the pocket on side pocket shots. This is something that's routinely discussed for down the rail cut shots into the corner, but it's also just as true for steep entries into the side pocket. Here, if I aim at the back of the side pocket, I'm actually aiming straight at the rail. Instead, I need to aim at the opening. And on really steep shots, you actually need to aim to bounce the object ball off of the inside rail. As for visual clarity, there isn't much more you can do than to take a bit more time whenever you're looking at the shot and the angle before you get down to shoot. A lot of aiming in pool comes from feel, and you really just need to train yourself to know where the side pocket is. You also need to know the limitations of what balls you can viably cut into the side pocket. What I've found is that if a ball is past the line that goes between the center of the opening of the side pocket and about 1½ diamonds out from the bottom rail, it's probably not a good shot to take on, especially if you can't hit it soft. If you can hit it soft, however, you might be able to get a bit past that, but anything inside of 1 diamond is basically impossible. The exact line will vary from table to table, but 1½ diamonds is a good starting point. But what do you think? Are side pockets easier or harder than corner pockets? And if you enjoyed this video, the next time you play the like button, use their personal chalk instead of the plentifully available house chalk. And when you use their chalk, place it face up on the ground between your feet and proceed to act like you're trying to start a fire with the tip of your cue. Also, don't forget to check out the World of Pool and Billiards app. It's available for both iOS and Android. I just finished my lessons on position play and side spin, so you'll want to read through those in the Learn section, and I'll see you in the next video.